Okay, so we're back here, and with the help of this air mover, this has dried. It's been about 2.5 hours. These work great for these situations. Just blows around the air, and it just speeds up the drying time, so you can hopefully get 2 coats on in one day, if not more. So these work great for that. So I have my joint compound here, and I added some water and I added some dish soap and I stirred it up. I just added probably like an inch of water from a normal glass, and I stirred it up because you want the mud to be looser and more creamier this time, because now we're skim coating on top of a porous surface. So there's going to be a lot of surface friction, so it always helps to add some water to your mud so you'll be able to spread it here. So I'm just going to move this away here. Now, there are lines here. There's a line here. There's a little one here. These are the draw lines from the trowel from the first coat, and on the first coat it's never going to be perfect. You will have these lines, and they're okay, and all you have to do is just shave them away. Okay, and now that's how I shaved away by going into it. A more safer way is to, this is a line right here, is to come into it and pull like that, and that way you won't tear up any mud. But if you keep it at the right angle with the right amount of pressure, you should be fine. So I'm going to continue just to scrape these away there, and then just scrape down the whole wall here. And the corners. Now you can also sand the wall. That's going to create a lot more dust, and all you have to do is just hit off any of the high spots so that when you go to skim coat again, those won't break off and get into your mud, and they'll create lines, and then it contaminates your mud, so you don't want that. And another thing too, once you take mud from this perfectly clean pail here, never put it back in. Throw it in the garbage. Never put it back in, because that has a bunch of stuff in it, and it'll just get into the mud, and then you don't want that. So whatever you take, use it or throw it out. Never put it back in. So once again, I have my 14-inch trowel here, and the first coat we went right to left or horizontal. Now we're going to go from top to bottom or vertical. So I have my hawk here, and just going to load up here. Okay, and this right here is a lot of mud here, so I'll reorganize it here and bring it to a ball there that cleans off the trowel and give it a little shake. So now what we want to do is want to come top to bottom, or you can go bottom to top, but you're working against gravity, so it's easier to go top to bottom. And if we go top to bottom, we're going to use the right hand side of the trowel here. So I'm just going to load up like that there. Now with the corner here, I'm not going to come there, because obviously there I'm going to come probably like 2 inches away. Okay, so it just lays down the mud there. I'll come back into this here and reload that there. Come up here and overlap probably like a quarter. Now I'm going to clean this off here. And we'll load this up right here. It's just a little one. Clean that up. Reorganize that there. Give it a little shake, and we're back to start. Here I'll load up twice. Clean that off there. Reorganize this here. Some right here. That puts it to there. Now for the corner there, I'm going to load up the bottom right hand side, because we're just going to go in the corner there. Okay, so that takes care of that there. I'll just lightly just feather off the top and then come down into it there, so you don't get a line there. I'm gonna still need to bring the mud over there. So what you can do is with the clean trowel, you can just come into it there and go towards the corner. Go towards the corner. Okay, that just puts it there. It's not perfect. There's a bunch of fish eyes or holes in it. So with the clean trowel now, I'm gonna come up to the top and just shave down. Okay, now there's some bubbles that are starting to form. I'm just gonna take my finger here and clean up that edge there and wipe that there. Come up here, come down. Now it kind of helps too if you can do like a half of a circle. It helps keep the mud in the middle of it. So I'll come down and do like a C. When you do that, it helps to leave a smooth surface there. So here, I'll do a backward C at the end, and that's what comes off there. Now I'll reorganize this here and put it to a ball there. Give it a little shake. So we just did the top half. Now if you're really fast, you can start to pull up from the bottom, and this will, you don't really want to go back into it because this is going to dry first because there's a little bit there. So you can just like stop like here, so pull up and then stop here. Stop there. Okay, clean that off there. I'll just feather this side up right here. And I'll just bring this up right here because there's a lot right there, or I can just come into it, but there's kind of a lot there, so I'll just come up with it, bring that off there. Take away that there. Now this area here, that's where that big dent was. So what I'll do is I'll just load up. Here, I'll reorganize this here. And I'll just load up on the backhand. Apply a little bit more mud there. So right here. Okay, now I'll come back down here and do that there. And that looks a little bit better. I put more mud there. So we still have this here. So I'll reorganize this here. And we'll go to the backhand here. Come into it. Kind of just push your weight up against it. That helps not use your shoulders so much. Okay, we'll just hold up the tail here for this area here. Okay, so as you can see, it's all there. I'm going to come down here. Borrow some, let me bring this down a little bit and go up with it there. And last thing right here. Okay, so we just applied the second coat here. There's a line there, but that's fine. There's some lines over here, and there's some bubbles right here because I really had to put a lot there because there was like a ramp there. So I'm gonna put the fan. I'm gonna continue to do that wall there, then put the fan on till I dry this out a lot quicker. So we'll be back for the next clip.